We are in Worcester, Massachusetts with Mr. John Falcone, who's the president of Main Street Connect. John, welcome to New England.
Well, thank you. Glad to be here, John.
Tell us a little bit about this concept, because it's interesting to see New Yorkers have come to tiny central Massachusetts to get inspired and really start a national model, right?
Yeah, well, when we first encountered Jack, in fact, Carl Tucker, our founder, was the first one to find Jack, and I'll never forget when I first met Jack. We knew we had the real deal. Jack understood exactly what community was all about. He was of the community, and pretty much at the beginning, this was a labor of love. But very quickly thereafter, Jack is all about being a businessman, and he took that local knowledge and built something that became 10 sites. And as you can look around the country, the number of local publishers of online community news, there's very few that have been able to accomplish that. Especially Jack did it, bootstrapping it, and that was quite an impressive accomplishment.
So you don't want to go from local to regional and lose that local flavor, right?
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, it's going to be local everywhere.
It's going to be local everywhere. Everybody is going to have a site that is going to reflect their town. Everybody's going to have a site that they'll know, even if you hid the masthead and they didn't know, didn't have a label on it, which town it was. They're going to know it's their town because they're going to see people that they know, places that they know, names and faces of neighbors.
I remember being a little kid, if I got into the local weekly paper, we bought 10 copies of it.
Absolutely, and that's all gone, John.
School
that's
play.
The sad thing, you know. First of all, refrigerators are made out of stainless steel, so
right, you can't put the
magnet up anyway. But there's no newspaper to cut the picture out of. You know, where that picture is on Mom's Facebook page, and we owe it to. We have a commitment as part of our mission to give back to the community and help knit the community together. And the youth sports is a big part of our mission, but all the way up to adult leagues.
Now, you had talked about community commitment, and I understand that there's already been a program that you've worked on in one of your other markets. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're very proud of what we did. It's a kind of think of it as a promotion on steroids, where we have given the PTO organizations or PTA organizations
yep.
The opportunity to mobilize their members to go onto our sites and vote for their school. Going onto our sites and registering is free. The school with the most votes wins, and we ended up, last year, we gave $30,000 back to schools.
Say that one more time.
$30,000
That's a significant amount of money.
This year we gave $100,000 back to schools.
That's a more significant amount of money.
And what we get, yes, it's an important part of their budget, because what are these organizations all about? Raising money to give back to the kids and to the schools, and there's never enough. And as one mom said, this is a lot of cupcakes, because it makes up for the bake sales and the wrapping paper sales.
Putting kids out on street corners with boots, getting money from cars.
It's fun, and they know how to do it. At one high school last year, when we gave back, when we gave them their check, they said this was the most fun they had raising money since they started.
Hey, it drives your page views up too, huh?
Absolutely. I mean, we're
so it's really a win-win.
It's absolutely. It is a virtuous cycle, because it validates who we are. We're not just talking. We're putting our money where our mouth is, and the community responds.
Well, we're pretty proud in Central Mass that you came here and selected this area to kind of use as a national model. We just want to wish you the best of luck as you proceed westward throughout the country.
Thank you, John. Very happy to be here, and we know we did the right thing by partnering up with Jack.